Oh yeah, I gotta open VTube Studio. Okay. Now they are doing that lovely thing, uh that jackhammering stuff. But surely we'll be fine. Would you re-download Genshin? Alright, let's begin, shall we? Oh, there we go. Lovely stuff. You got, oh, come on. Oh, well, we lost one. Oh dear. My condolences. Hasn't been the hammering been a problem for a good chunk of while? Yeah. Apparently it's till the end of basically late September. So I think we're just gonna have to deal with it. Um, yeah. It be what it be, you know. It be what it be. So in the meanwhile, the reason why I said this one's for Chroma, I don't even know if Chroma is like here right now, but that's okay. Um, is because the Omnia Fisher voice. Let's just do that one. There's a lovely little thing going on right now called the Prime Resurgence for Chroma. So we are going to try to get that done. So this is the build. So that's viral over there. So we could probably go with corrosive cold. Yeah. Because I actually subsumed Chroma on this one, on this account. Fun fact. Because I was like, non-prime Chroma just hurts to play. Like, it's a bit rough. So we're gonna, hey Chroma. Yeah, guess what? Chroma Prime Resurgence just came out. So we just need your neuroptics on the chassis, and I'll be making Chroma. So that's our goal for today. Neuroptics and chassis. Chroma Prime Neuroptics. Yep. The rare drop. So that's gonna be certainly something. But I'm sure we can do it. Oh yes. Wrong one. Yeah. Howdy. How you doing? So coked your paycheck was 3. Okay. Oh. Like, I'm not wrong to say that feels a bit low. Am I? I mean, it depends on what you're doing, I suppose. No idea when was the last time it came back round. Yeah, I'm not sure either, but I had like I had the main blueprint and I have the systems, so at least it's that, you know. Oh, we got a rando on our team. Also for Uma Musume and I guess horse racing fans as well. Um, you may notice my gun is named a certain way. They named it mostly after the Uma Musume character. It is, yeah. Come on, don't they know that you are the Apple extraordinaire? Like, how can they lowball you like that? Come on. Oh, this is the nice room. Alright, let's go to the that one place where every enemy likes to pile up. Hello, gang. See, look at that. Like moths to a flame. You're doing Dan? You got a cool... Oh yeah, the Cool Kids stream. Play without a hide on... Oh no. Yeah, I missed the Cool Kids stream. How was it? To slowly adjust the schedule since you started working. You used to make 750. Is this an internship? Like, what kind of like without giving out personal information? Like, is it like a full time, a part time? What are we working with? Also, I love the Kuva Chakra's reload animation. Can I just say, like, little flip and everything, good stuff. Even though it's a like more than 2 second long reload, I don't bother with increasing the reload speed by much. Um, just because it looks cool. I use radiated reload, but I'm not gonna use like fast hands because on one hand, fast hands is also kind of a waste, but also like currently it's at what 2.3, and it feels and it looks great. So what did he do 60 eyes with no UI? I mean, I reckon on certain frames the visual effects are enough that you might be able to do that, like pretty alright. Like you can just kind of like, oh okay, I think I know what I'm doing. I think I know where I am in the game. Cause there are like also the visual cues for like when your shield breaks and all that, so I reckon it's achievable. Not easy, but achievable. Alright, violence, oh come on, stop teleporting. Yeah, that's right. Take that to the face. It's just your job, you have to slash your hours and ooh. That's ooh. Every 2 weeks is nice though, but that's just kind of the silver lining. Oh. But every time it goes live, his brain full dumps all the adrenaline so he can info dump. Well, gotta be a bit neurodivergent to play Warframe. And I for one can understand. It's great though. I love like the fact that he just shares about stuff like the astronomy, you know, of Warframe. Like I have no clue what the guy is talking about half the time. Like this is some like, you know, some advanced level stuff sometimes, but that's okay. I like the fact that he's so interested in all that. You know, it's fun. Oh, now we have two wells of life. Zephyr Prime. I already have that crafted. I just realized we had a full squad this entire time. Well, not this. Well, yeah. Oh, they immediately both went into roleplay mode. Come on. Where are you? Oh, yeah, you think you're so slick, huh? Okay, but what are my teammates doing all the way over there? Oh, the big circle. Yeah, this is a nice one as well. Okay, fair enough. Can't blame him. He's like such a privilege problem right now. I tried to get kills, but my dog is too busy removing everybody from existence. Some frame tuber drama, how the Sobek build has aged, and a bit of a trauma dump. Wow. Well, good to get it out there, I suppose. I mean, depends. But you know, sometimes it's just good to get it out there. Frame tuber drama, though. Wait, is frame tuber just YouTubers who play Warframe? I'm gonna assume so. I feel like we've only really had one big drama, and then the rest are all like, well, at least if anything, things that I've not really been part of. They changed prior, yeah. I'm pretty sure that was from quite early on, actually. Primary acuity it was super strong on release, and then they were like, wait, actually, we didn't mean for it to be multiplicative, like damage multiplier and crit multiplier, because basically, with the multiplicative crit, you would constantly get reds and above on like any decent crit weapon. You still can, but it used to be you could just toss on primary acuity, and as long as you hit something in the head like once, it's dead. So I kind of understand why they didn't want it to be too much of a power creep, because like, I mean, already corrupted crit mods are like practically a necessity, but at least they're like early on-ish, right? Like you just need to have Deimos and you need to have a clan. But like acuity requires you to be all the way at 1999, and then it does like an insane amount of damage. I think it's still a good mod, but the cost is a bit high. Warframe YouTuber, you made the word. Oh, you know what? It works. I understand what you mean. Yeah. I mean, is it stuff that I should know, or like, is it just like between a few individuals and not really something that will concern me too much? Because I mean, I suppose I am a frame tuber, Warframe YouTuber. If afterwards it works on some projectile weapons, ooh, that's a good question. I'm not sure. The thing about multiplicative versus additive is that, um, at least for the, yeah, at least for like majority of the like projectile versus hit scans, its projectile gives multiplicative and then hit scan gives additive. But then like, come on. But then that's mainly for CO. But I don't know about acuity. I don't know, acuity is just not something I really like to use. Just because I like multi-shot feels more comfortable, especially because of the amount of enemies which just don't have a weak point, you know? Also, I would just like to thank the Valkyrie Prime um, for giving me max rank Venka Prime. Not even Prime, just normal Venka. Because that's very nice. You know what? All things considered, like the Valkyrie is doing like 90% of the damage, but I am doing 8%. So I think I'm doing pretty good. It's kind of a absurd damage versus absurd damage competition, you know. Are you kidding me? I mean, I'll take that, yes, but like that's another Radiant. Euro dramas are classics. The last one was that guy who's sponsored by account boosting. Oh, that rings a bell actually. Yeah, and then, well, I mean, who wants to be associated with that, right? So, yeah. Yeah, if it's like nothing that I need to worry about, then that's always good. But yeah, my goodness. Just yesterday, my friend was like, my friend was like, can you gift me, this thing and then I'll pay you? And I was like, that, I think that's against toss. Like, oh, the tracking's a bit, yeah, but like, I'm pretty sure that's against toss. So I was like, no. Like, just wait till you get your own plat discount and then just like buy the plat directly. Yeah, but that was a moment where I was like, and this was like she was asking this on the on Warframe's chat itself, right? And I'm like, oh gosh, if there's like a moderator who like chances upon this, they're gonna be like, oh, better ban those accounts. It's like, oh dear, yeah. But I think it's fine because we did settle on don't do that. Yeah, I no. Like even though it's like with a friend, like you know, don't want anybody getting the wrong ideas, and I mean, gotta play fair, you know. I got my 75% discount one time, and I benefit from that. So she just gotta wait for her turn to get the 75%. Jeez, Valkyrie. It just I turn around and the feller is just on the floor. cut to shreds. Bunch of ribbons. I think as he did that for our friend's Valk heirloom. Let's just go with perhaps you actually didn't. Yeah, I think let's just go with you probably didn't. And that's just it's just for legal purposes. You just yeah, you were returning the favor. It was not, a purchase, right? That's yeah. I would not like my dear stream viewers here to lose their accounts for um admitting something on the internet, please. Like, if it's like a full-on like crime kind of thing, like that, yeah. But like this is I'm sure it's just a little blunder, just a little misunderstanding. Yeah, it really is an absurd damage versus absurd damage contest. Like, kind of like, can I do bajillion damage? Yes. But Valkyr Prime can do bajillion damage. So, like, you know? Probably has a higher KPM than me as well, just because, like, you can just run around and hack and slash. You're also using, no, what Best Boy is. Is it also a Hound? It might be also a Hound. Oh, yeah, looks like a Hound. Yeah. Interesting, you don't usually see, um, like, crazy insane builds on OCE. Like, not that the people there are bad or anything, it's just rare. Usually people go the more casual, feel-good build. Let's go! How do I account boost in Warframe? Um, my lawyer advised me to not say how. Um, I don't have a lawyer, however, so, um, I'll just say that, what I think happens is basically you give somebody else your account. And, yeah, for various legal reasons, don't share your account. Don't share your account. Don't try and buy someone else's account. Don't sell your account. Those are all like, and not just for like, oh, it's against the rules, but also just because it's risky anyways, and like you could just, get into a whole lot of inconvenience that would otherwise, be completely unnecessary. Oh, oh, come on, where's the fella? I need, oh, all the way with the Valk. Horse. Oh my goodness. You playing Slam? No. Oh wait, no. The heavy attack is always a Slam, therefore it's probably a Tenokai build. They're just... Oh, maybe they res mine. No, because I don't have Tenacious Bond because the crit rate is The hounds have a too low of a crit rate. And don't have momentous on this loadout, I don't think. Do I? No, I don't think so. No, come on, leave some enemies for the rest of us, jeez. What even is that? Afflictions or... I'm gonna assume afflictions, cause Valkyr talents have a very low, they have a very low, status chance, so influence would probably just be terribly unreliable. Because if you built enough Warcry, it can work, but I would not. Alright, now where is everyone gone? Why is the temple all the way over in that room? Another reason why I run multi-shot instead of Acuity, for at least the Kuva Chakra, right? Kuva Chakra has the explosion. And I'm pretty sure the explosion doesn't scale with Acuity. Because it's its own damage instance, not a blast proc. If you did blast with Acuity, for like something else, like I don't know, Snipertron, Vandal, that kind of situation, like that would kind of make sense. But because this is like a weapon with an AoE component, I think it's just better to do multi-shot, so you get more projectiles that explode each, so you get more AoE instances as well. Crazy. It's kind of funny though, tossing them up, then I shoot them like ducks. With Weeping Wounds, anything is possible, I suppose. But like 12 times 40% of like 5% or whatever is still minuscule. It's possible, but it's not a lot.
This is yours by right.
I love landing these quick scopes. Woo. I mean, I already have the blueprint, but still. Woo. I mean, should I get more? No. I have to buy more Chroma chassis relics at this rate. Duck hunting. Yes, basically duck hunting. There's something nice about void fishers, like giving you basically that little time to just sit back and stretch a bit. Kind of really shows like even though if I remember correctly, um like fisher cascades are actually slower. Jeez. Just like slower than in level scaling than normal cascade. It's actually like a bit more comfy just because you get that little extra time in between to just take a breather. You disarm me, Blimmin'. Oh, Jack. Oh yeah, and then with Galv Scope, you can just like even if you, yeah, with Galv Scope, even if you're not landing headshots, you're still red critting.
The relic
It's
has been
pretty
crafted.
good.
Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Increase 100 ducats. New food. Yeah, I reckon people will want the main blueprint. I do wonder how much it goes for right now. So, Chroma, if you can check the Warframe market for buyers, how much would a Vidaria Prime blueprint go for? Like, sea sellers and buyers. And I'm not, like, immediately gonna try and sell it, but, like, you know, I'm just curious. Because I could also keep that for my second account. Or for my friend, actually. Probably give it to my friend. Because I don't think... Yeah, no, I don't think my friend's gonna be... Unless he buys the Primax. Oh... I hope he doesn't, so I can just gift it. Because... thing about this guy is that he is so trigger happy with his money. He's like, oh, I gotta save, and then he like straight up buys like fucking Araxia access, like the whole thing. I'm like, my dude, like I know you're not like starving poor, but like, come on. Warframe is a free game. Yeah. Stupid. Ah, stop taking my chakra. Oh my goodness. This fella trying to tidal surge to avoid the Valkyr, and it's not gonna work, buddy. Cat got claws. It is interesting that they're attacking the Well of Life when irradiated. Kind of makes sense. And yet,
We have only
not really.
scratched the surface. This place holds many more secrets.
Are you come on. How hard is it to get a common drop? 110 to 140 plat. Whoo! That's a full set though. How much for the main blueprint?
Void signatures, but outside the corrupted. They are draining their life support, and fast. Eliminate them quickly.
Is that all of them? Yeah, it's all of them. Thank you, Temple, for blasting fire in my face. Very kind. He was probably just in the line of fire, to be fair. Can an irradiated Dracmaster disarm an ally? Makes you think. I see sliding towards me.
You have collected enough reactants to open the lock. Those oculists are scanning for targets. They know you're here. Prepare for sentient fighters.
We'll go down with the patch to the lavas. I mean, it was just a blast. I mean, let's be honest. It was practically an exploit, right? Like, it was basically an exploit. Like, there was no way that, like, anybody could consider that intentional. Because, like, okay, it is creative, yes. It is kind of fascinating, but, like, should not happen. Like, the fact that, Word Warden can self-proc with, Blast, like, is already, like, kind of funny, but at least Word Warden doesn't really have infinite stacking, high ramping damage, you know? Like, it's handy, but it's not gonna, like, break a game. Vidaria with Blast is a bit much, though. It's like if the Jade Light Eximus had melee influence, you know? Dang, I actually had to shoot that one in the face. I do think Blast what was it, Blast Zatas or Blast or like Zatas I think it was Zatas with Blast influence. I can't remember what it was, but like that interaction I think also needs to get nerfed, just because it's a bit crazy. Although at the same time I'm not really sure because it's kind of, well, the thing is Zatas kind of is like Saren's Toxic Lash, if I understand it correctly, in that, like, it is strong. And it is a crazy interaction. But is it? Actually, no. I think it actually might be okay. Because actually, influence needs to be nerfed. That one, I think most people can agree. But
Don't worry, I'll take very good care of Varuna.
I don't know actually. Maybe Zathos is fine. Yeah, actually, just keep Zathos as is. That one's okay. But influence needs to have some fixing. But yeah, Blast working with Badaria Prime is just a bit insane. Maybe influence Jade Light. Yeah, if I found out that somebody could melee influence a Jade Light, I would. I you'd see me playing frames I rarely play. Contagious Bond? Oh, okay. So Contagious Bond is one of those where I'm like, I can forgive it because it's funny, and also because the pet needs to get the kill. Where's your head? Oh, there it is. Stop facing the. Oh my gosh. Look at me when I'm talking to you. I'm out of stacks, no wonder. Yeah, I mean, Contagious Bond is kind of crazy. Um, it might just need a cooldown. Actually, influence, Contagious Bond, that kind of thing. May just need a cooldown. Actually, okay, if they wanted to nerf Contagious Bond, the only thing that I would say is that if you're nerfing Contagious Bond, buff pet survivability in late game. Because currently the main thing keeping pets alive is not getting targeted. The moment stuff is actually looking at them, like, they are in a lot of danger. Like, the fact that shield recharge delay is like twice or thrice the value of most of like players, it's just a bit much. And it's not like a pet being alive is particularly overpowered. It's not like they're like. It's not like they can like res. Well, I mean they can res you technically, but that's only the Vasca, the Martyr Symbiosis, and the Sacrifice. But those require a dedicated mod slot and have a cooldown. So spring-loaded Boarhead. Okay, cool. But yeah, it's not like they can do a lot of things. Like, that's gonna help you, yes, but they usually can't really carry beyond like priming. Get sniped. But yeah, the requirement that the pet gets the kill, it definitely is helpful. Like, if they wanted to make it less less powerful, they could by just simply giving the trigger a cooldown. Like, oh gosh, what game was it? Which does it? Where like there's like stuff which has like a 1 second cooldown on trigger. And like that just helps think. I think it might have literally been a Hoyo game. Now I think about it, where like It's like if you do this thing, then this happens. It has like a 1 second cooldown. So that basically you can't have like an infinite single instance of like bajillion damage. Yeah, I think influence could do with that also. Like, oh, your melee deals a status, that status spreads for like once every, I don't know, half a second would still be really strong. 1 second might make it a bit too weak actually. But yeah, you make it like trigger every half a second, it's still gonna get a lot done. Main thing is enemy scaling as enemies crowd size scaling, because one thing that you do with a Bianca's ECB, oh gosh, yeah, Bianca's my favorite my favorite Warframe. Yeah, no, like, yeah, I think those are like, those work, but like melee influence is just like a bit much. Like, I don't know if they, yeah, yeah, no, the more I think about it, I actually think, yeah, no, because even if it's, oh, okay, even if if you can only do one instance of influence every, like, I don't know, half a second, right? You can still use elements that deal area of effect damage, right? Like, already electricity, oh, you're kidding me. Already electricity gives you, like a little chain damage. So influence is already chaining to one another. Like, if you put blast, I mean, blast influence will get nerfed, yes, but gas influence would still work because you can still stack the gas clouds.
Tenno, the Void has summoned a new presence and it craves our life support. Destroy these manifestations.
Are you kidding me? But yeah, like, hold on. Yeah. Yeah, I think even making influence just one side would still work. You just need to play around it better. It would still scale. Yeah, it would still scale with crowd density, but you need to make sure that you're actually building for crowd density. I wonder how that would, what effect that would have on glaives.
Well done, Tenno. Your relic is opened.
Is this guy casting Shadows of the Dead twice in a row? Brother. Brother. Brother, what is that?
Radiant scouts. If they detect you, fighters will soon attack.
Massive cat at the back though. I don't think we're going down. Going to go down from it. Yeah. Well, that is one thing. Is like, you give people this thing, they are gonna complain when they can't do all of that anymore. I guess it's a question of how oppressive it is. Because, I mean, remember, like, Heavy Slam's got nerfed. But it was their range that got nerfed, which means that like the problem identified was not their damage, but the fact that they were clearing entire rooms, depriving other players of enemies to fight. Tiny's head. Misery just fought. Yeah. Misery aura farming, you can't shoot it while it's doing that. Not a big fan of the fact that it can just summon back other acolytes, so won't lie, feels a bit it's a bit unfair, you know. Like, I've got misery to deal with, and then suddenly I get a shadow of violence, and I'm like, oh, okay. That's definitely something. It kind of puts misery in this very interesting 50-50 spot, where like, either misery is really good and like really dangerous, or like just not that big a deal. Completely depending on what it chooses, what they choose to summon, or even if they choose to summon. I guess it also kind of makes sense, you know. Misery loves company, right? So, plus he's gonna bring back the other acolytes. Oh, come on. It's literally the common reward. And you're telling me that...
These manifestations must not be
Alright, alright.
Life support is at risk. Destroy them.
Alright. Out of curiosity, Chroma, would you happen to have a Chroma Prime chassis? Either a common drop. Just imagine like you're like, not only are you Chroma, you're also the Chroma dealer. But yeah, I guess it's kind of the thing with like armor frames. It's like the Prime versions are just gonna be so much more important to get, in my opinion, than the non-Primes, because the base armor kind of has to be high. But also, like, I'm pretty sure, like, normal Chromas literally got like 370 stats wise, like health and armor, so it's kind of rough already. Alright, so let's get the new optics cooking, and then we just need the chassis. Seeing those rocks around and thinking they're bugs on my screen, I'm so sorry. This lady is all about rocks. So yeah, she's gonna summon more rocks. Also, hi Zoe. How you doing?
Primes, as bright as if they were forged yesterday.
Chroma Prime chassis. I do have 69 Aya.
By the
nice. I am gonna
Yada yada yada.
clear that out. You probably do have a prime chat. I mean, if you're not online, that's okay. But just kind of if you did, then you know. Should I do a murmur survival now or just more conjunction? I think. I think I do murmur survival because murmur survival is underrated because it doesn't really drop you anything. But the thing is, I already have Varuna and Varuna subsumed, so I don't really need anything more from Dual Survival anyways. Okay, well, was I gonna sell the Vanker because I already have some bits for the Vanker Prime, and also because I was just using that for mastery. Oh, blaze this thing again. But yeah, how you doing, Zoe? Walking fan. Fumble count when muted by Caliban. I think we can go the full like combo build because let's go the full like combo-ish build. Where's my weeping wounds? And we go with Gladiator Might, and then that's basically it. And let's see if it does anything because it could also equally not. Yeah, I think that's that. You're doing sort of sleepy after eating the pizza. Hey, I mean, you gotta treat yourself, right? And yeah, like, good job with your job going well. Ordered 6 pizza. True, more phosphor. 6 pizzas and 4 liters of soda. Delivery came in and said pizza party. Oh my goodness. You're not having that all at once, right? Right? That feels like a lot. Goodness. Yeah, spread that out, and I mean, like, you know, share. Yeah. Spare me a slice or two as well.
Accept your death, and you may yet avoid it. Trust in your training.
Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic?
Little Caesars. Mainly meant to be quick boot. Ah, yeah. That does make sense. Gives you a bit less to worry about. Oh, I can one-shot these guys if I hit them in the arm. Because the Kuva Chakra just does that much. That's good. That is very good indeed. I just need to actually hit them in the glass vials. So these dudes, I don't know, they're like, apparently their joints are their weak spots, but I don't know.
Corrupted foes are dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. The reactant is working on your relic. Find more.
It's good that you're all stocked up though. Cheese is cheese. True. I don't think we have Little Caesars here in Singapore. I'm gonna figure what's like the pizza place that well, I think it's called like Pezzo or something. Has like pretty good pizza. It's always Domino's. Domino's is the nice cheese burst pizza. I think it's a little higher up on the scale though. Just a little bit. I'm missing. Oh, that guy's just unarmed. Can I snipe this guy? Let's find out. I don't think so. Look at that damage. Or lack thereof. The other chains charge like 20 for a large. Yeah. It's understandable. Oh my goodness.
Sending another capsule? These don't grow on trees, you know.
And land those weak point kills. And my stacks up. Shoot every robot dog I see in the face. Yeah, another American friend was in here just earlier talking about money as well. Yeah. But hey, the pizza's good, right? I hope it is. I hope you enjoy it. Oh, I assume you did if you ate that much. I kind of really like sniping people from behind. It's just something about landing that over-the-shoulder headshot that just feels really nice. Especially because it kind of shows you where the fact that the hitbox is a bit generous. You ate half a pizza. Woo. Yeah. 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 You're graduating from eating college kid food, i.e. instant noodles and frozen all day. Now I've seen you cook cook pasta before, and that was pretty great. But yeah, one cannot live on pasta and noodle alone. Although I mean, the original saying is on bread alone, and I guess pizza is bread, but you know, it's like the other way around. I'll just take the 2-forma. I already have Savagoth on both accounts. Let's. My friend who wants Savagoth already has Savagoth, so. The grind continues. They gave me a silver before the bronze thing that I'm going for. You don't have a prime chassis, but you have relics. Ooh. Well, if you wanna try run for it together, we could. Let me prime you. My goodness. This dude. Oh, the other Caliban's yoinking everybody around. Need a salad. It's true. That is one funny thing about America, though. Being healthy is more expensive. Like, there's really very few incentives to be healthy, I'm pretty sure. Just cause it's like, it's more expensive, and then like, you need, like, oh yeah, mainly that actually. Like, I heard some places water is more expensive than soda or something. And that's just a bit ludicrous. Also because, well, one would think that soda takes more effort to make than water, considering water is pre-made. Like, you just need to make sure it's clean and everything. Oh yeah, I mean you have to like, yeah, but you need water to make other drinks. Oh, that's somebody's mind control target. Gotta pop in about 15. Dogs gotta get fresh air. See, if I were to say dogs gotta get fresh air, I'm taking off my shoes. But I assume you're actually walking your dogs, so have fun with that. You're used to eating a normal amount of food, yeah. That's good. When you come over, you're gonna have to get used to eating good amounts of food. Hopefully every day. That's my goal anyways. So I would like to say, Singapore is not a place where one can go hungry. Like, there's always gonna be people going like, oh, it's so expensive here and all that. But like, it's literally just a choice on like where you buy from, because you can always buy bougie stuff. There is like the expensive food places, but at the same time there are so many like coffee shops everywhere, which you can get a full like roast chicken with rice and more. Put some sambal at the side, some peanuts I think, usually, and a bit of cucumber. And that would be like under $10 Sing. So when you get used to not having America food where it's massive portions with, yeah, that's true. The food there is big. But our food is just better, you see. Singapore is just better. We're built there. And this guy just gets void corrupted. We love Asian cafe culture as actual food. Yeah. I mean, we call it the coffee shop because, like, so what my parents told me was that, the reason why we call it coffee shop is because it's usually owned by the person who runs the coffee, like the drink shop, the drink stall, and then they like sublet the unit to let other people have stalls there, at least traditionally. And that's because oh yeah, we got it, we got it. Oh, Freedom. Yeah, I can extract now actually. Ah, it's good. Okay, now where is the extraction? But yeah, it's basically because like um you know when you have a meal you gotta have a drink. So the drink stall is always guaranteed business. So that's why they're the owners in that sense because they're the ones who are like guaranteed. They're in like the most secure spot, and then the stalls are sublet. So as the common drops that take the longest, my goodness. Yeah. Well, at least now we have it. Oh yeah, fun fact, if you can see down at the bottom of the screen, um I used the Daybreak leg plate to give Caliban like an extra foot. Because usually on the left side, the foot like is just this like the little stick stump thing. But now he's got like an actual foot. I did this for Limbo Prime as well, cause I have the Limbo skin where he's got the sentient body. I don't know. It feels nice. It gives it basically like a sort of high heel, you know, which I think is quite cute. Okay, who keeps whispering me? Maybe we can do circuit. Do you want to do that now?
Ahoy, ahoy! Might you have time for a quick run? You're a biped, that's a pun.
Foot maxing, exactly. We got a foot max, you know. That's definitely a thing that people like to say. Wow, I typed that so well. From a prime chassis. Very nice, very nice. And then we're gonna have Chroma Prime. And that's gonna be great. Alright, my friend wants to do Steel Power Circuit. Now, have I picked things? Actually, let's see what the weekly things are. So we've got the Vasto, the Nami Solo, Burston. Okay, the good ones would be probably Nami Solo and Burston. And then Vasto and Soma are also good, but yeah. Actually, why not ISO? So I why is there blood all over my ship? Um, uh, don't worry. Don't worry about it. You know, it was just I got a bit um yeah, you know, uh I was having a pizza party, you see, and I got all the tomato sauce. You know, I'm a bit of a messy eater sometimes. Yeah, yeah. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yeah. That's true. Artist does say sometimes, please come back covered in blood. So, you know, that is no, it's pizza sauce. Yeah, pizza sauce. Okay, I assume the inbox mail is the double affinity. Yeah, okay. and slash invite Renderino. So I just have Excalibur here, but I think we wanted to do Steel Circuit, so let's do that. Nami Solo, because 100% follow through is it's good stuff. You gonna take a nap? All right, have a good rest, Zoe. Nice to see ya. You take it easy. Okay. Wait, forgot to check first what my frames were. Well, we could always go with Excalibur. This build should be just fine. Health Tank Mirage, oh boy. Yeah, my friend's got a Arcane Reaper Health Tank Mirage build, which, you know what? Why not? Kestrel, Akchagara, Onos, Fierce. My Fierce has no Incarnate. Comorex would be fun. Yeah, let's go with Comorex. I guess Sampathies, even though I don't have it on this, so it's gonna just be the base, like, Shockwaves. Crit damage is doubled. Nice! Common color palette. Oh yeah. This account I made practically almost everybody is pink. Say for a few exceptions, like her I went with blue, because her original was red, so I thought I'd try blue. But like, a lot of my frames are pink. I don't know, I just thought it would be fun. And like, because it's my alt account, right? Which I forgot what I was using. Oh yeah, I was using it so that I could have the other syndicates. Also to test out more things because it's more slots, you know, and all that. Like Comorex, slam player, my goodness. I thought we were friends, can't believe you. Have they picked up everything? Yeah, don't forget your plants. I'm gonna go in. Gotta shake it for my team, you know.
Like an infected wound, the paradox breeds defenders out of the raw void. Contain the paradox. Kill the
Oh, beans. Okay. This build is completely hinging off of the thing that I mentioned earlier. The thing I said should be nerfed. This is entirely melee influence. If melee influence did get nerfed in the way that I suggested, I would just run gas elementalist. And it would still work just fine, I reckon. Not as strong, of course, but in some ways I think that it might be better off that way. Screw my alt account where I'm Freaky. What if she was called Freaky Potato? And instead of playing Warframe, she played Warfreak. I don't know.
What a waste.
Like, wait, did I mention it before? I think I did. I think I mentioned I was the like cool kid was like Marilena Teodrog and like I don't know. That was me.
I advise you not to be content with merely
Oh,
doing enough.
slam effects. Fascinating.
Crucibles,
Crucible.
bizarre contraptions left behind from the time
Bell, I know you're a slam player.
master their alchemy.
I do not support this lifestyle, but
Forces you wield.
if you choose it, I can't stop you.
You found a crucible. Now, liberate the necessary amphors from your enemies. Mixing amphors of heat and cold creates a blast elemental force.
Why did I suddenly have 3,000, 2,000 overguard? Where'd that come from? Did I somehow activate my Archon deployer in here? Like, what that? What that? But yeah, I feel like I feel like Warframe is probably one of the freakier like communities, you know, like because most like games are like just conventional people. That's the thing, right? Most of the time you're playing as like people or like Baldur's Gate, right? It's like person but like a little bit not, you know, but a little bit less human. No, yeah, because like tieflings, you know, drow, right? It's like it's kind of starter level, you know, non-human, if that makes any sense.
A new crucible hungers for elements.
Like if you're like, I like tieflings, I like elves, I'm gonna be like, all right, you know, like it's not gonna exactly phase me. Yeah, where am I randomly getting all this overguard from? Unless you're telling me I have Fortifier on my Onos, and somehow I'm proccing that without using my Onos. Which, knowing DE, it's gonna be like the bullet jump damage or something. I'm a BG3 player posted what the average character looked like, and it was like, John? Yeah, see, that's like BG3, we're gonna be like, oh, I like Karlak, I like Mintara. I'm gonna be like, yeah, okay, cool. And that's a person. You go Warframe, right? And someone's like, oh man, the gas head or whatever. I'm like, that's gonna get you some looks, you know.
Modify your weapons and warframes.
Like you're gonna someone's gonna be like, I wanna get, you know, I wanna get gazed by Zaku or whatever.
Asset is destined to be destroyed
Right,
by
like
hostile forces. Intervene and change its fate. The enemy musters for a fresh assault. Hold the line.
it's another level. Even Hydroid tentacles are kind of like They're like entry level, you know. That is the Araxia eggs thing. And then that one time I nearly managed to get a friend into the game because of Jade. If you might want to take a short moment to just guess what exactly she's into. Yeah, exactly. You're getting you're getting gazed upon by 3 people at once with no armor on. Like, someone's into that. I know that. It's not me, but I know that there's someone who is. And I'm not surprised. Something about faces, but it's true. You're queuing up Baldur's Gate to be human. Yeah. Hey Jimmy, give me a Baldur's Gate character with nothing. I mean, there is some fun in being like just like man normal son in the middle of a fantasy world, you know. There is something funny in that, so I'll give you that. But like, if you're playing normal guy to be normal guy in the middle of like a video game, it's kind of like, what do you do? Like, unless your life is so abnormal that you need to get some form of normal within a fantasy game, at which point I'm a bit worried for you. Like, so decrees, huh? Zaku's physique, yeah, okay, like, I can't lie, you know, Zaku, understandable, is what I say. Melee heavies create a shockwave, sure, let's go with that. Crit steel cold, cool, let's go with that. What the? Oh, that's gotta be somebody's, Jugulus. Or maybe they're, it could be a Ruvox, actually, the Ruvox incarnate. We do have a Ruvox user here, so... I was just like, why is the, I thought for a moment that was the, that one, Archimedia modifier. I was a bit worried. But yeah, like, I can understand people being into Zaku. If I remember correctly, Ruvox Incarnate Heavy Slam impales enemies. Although it doesn't do that. That one I think is actually Jugulus spine or whatever.
Has been exhausted. If only for now. This struggle goes on for as long as you can stand. The jackal may have been sent to explore Duviri. Ensure it never returns. The body is well armored. The limbs less so.
Now here's one thing I don't really understand. There's like a bunch of people, right, who are aware of the fact that Cannonade works on Comorex, right, to keep its fire rate 3 as 3, even in the Super Sculpin mode. And yet they choose, they say like, they actively say like, oh, I don't want that. Like, why not? It's like extra bonus free damage. And what is that? What is there to not want? Like, they're saying like, oh, it's because the punch through prevents the viral explosion. But like, I'm not playing the Sporothrix, I'm playing the Comorix. So like, so thank you to the Titania for using
Seek out what protects it.
Thorns, I believe, for that damage reduction. You rarely see Titanias use like that triple tribute ability. It's kind of a shame, really. It's very fun, like stealing the souls of your enemies for the sake of group buffs. So in general, Titania's kit feels like a lot like people home in too much on the fourth ability that they forget about the joy that is using the rest of the kit. Pyrocynical almost got into Warframe for Grendel.
Skill has triumphed over mere machinery.
Well,
You have
look,
done well.
I embrace diversity.
It is
Okay?
my duty to make extraordinary
I embrace diversity.
exceptional people.
I may find it a bit weird,
Manifestation active.
but
The greater the gains for the other side.
you know what? Why not? And if it means more Tenno, yeah, why not? This place feels really good. Like, I can just look down any of the paths and just like swing. Okay, so I'm on par with the Gara, whom I assume is probably using a shattered stone build. It's likely, at least. Yeah, I don't really know where I'm getting all this overguard. I'm not gonna complain though. It is very handy. I know I have that one decree that gives me like 160 overguard on melee kill now, but before that I was already getting overguard, so kind of just been that.
Prepare to receive life support.
17 million, okay, I will take that. Very gladly, actually. Maybe it's 80 overguard. Yeah, I think it's 80 overguard. Yeah, and then it just randomly grabbed like a few thousand. Like, okay. Gara's one is moddable. Yeah. Well, I don't think people run. Actually, I don't know. People might. Oh my goodness. People might actually run influence, but I'm pretty sure most people just run exposure, because exposure works with Shattered Storm a bit better, because you can add the damage from exposure into the damage of Shattered Storm, meaning that when you break your Vitrify, it deals a bajillion damage, as compared to only from the Shattered Lash hit. But like Korra, it's definitely one of those where like a lot of people like to run her with influence. I personally prefer exposure, just because it's consistent. Exposure works on one enemy, and then like works even if there's only one enemy. Whereas like influence kind of requires like usually at least 3 or 4. And like this is Warframe. You are gonna get crowds pretty often, but like I don't know. I just like the consistency. Yeah. And this is one of those where like I kind of understand influence a little bit more, because you see them. I mean, you see them. Korra CCs as well, but like Atlas, you kind of want them all grouped up anyways, and then you can petrify and then punch. So I can also see that being like a good reason, like a good discussion for influence. But I don't know. Pseudo Exalted, I will just gravitate towards exposure for.
Secrets lie buried deep within the undercroft.
The paradox provides a means to extract them. You must protect the excavators and keep them powered. Yeah, let's grab more armor. Why don't we? Extractor deploy. These fellas are good at finding decrees.
Excavator is severely damaged. Protect it or lose it.
Memorize the locations. Good gravy.
I sense another void treasure.
Oh, at least we got it fully powered. Main thing, you just need to keep the Thrax off of this.
Extractor deploying.
Yeah, slash dash is my super jump, you know.
Marking
I don't know if anybody was there when Excalibur used to have super jump. I wasn't, but I hear it was definitely a time. And then parkour had stamina and everything, I heard. Fast decree acquisition. Yeah, I mean, okay, if you got a good team, like, well, generally I would say actually, like, Delivery is usually just better done in a group. But yeah, especially for grabbing decree fragments, it's just nice to have a whole group, you know, to comb the entire map. Of course, not every group is like this, but yeah, one of the reasons why I like OCE is the fact that it tends to be less about sweating and more about good times with these people. Like, they seem to just want to chill, so
Extractor in place.
that does mean that, like, they tend to do things that are more group-oriented, I find. And that's generally good for me. Because I like doing things that are more group-oriented anyways, like in Warframe. Let's see. I don't know if they actually meant for this one to be taken care of or whether it was just meant to be a meat shield. It's not meat shield, decoy, but I am guarding it now. Too busy as a preteen instead of playing Warframe. How dare you? How dare you take time to grow up and have a life and do things, you know, that aren't Warframe. How dare you?
A new void treasure may now be extracted. Extractor deploying.
No, I don't think we're fully, yeah, we're not fully powering that. Oh well.
Choose. You may now leave. Will you lay your sword aside and rest? Or fight on? The void angels that roost in the Zeraman are breaking into the Undercroft. Repair the damage to keep them at bay. The spheres you see are ambient void energy. Gather as much as you can and use it to heal the damage.
Put growing up to the side. Exactly. Just Warframe, you know. Toxin inflicts viral. Sure, let's do that. I don't think we actually have any form of viral application just yet. Like, corrosive application, rather.
Fight on. Close the ruptures as you would staunch the wounds of a comrade.
You can work on Ruvox and Karnan even though you don't have Ruvox. I don't think that actually progresses you because there's no Ruvox in your inventory to actually progress. It's like how if you spawn a Deimos derelict Kavat
The rupture is closed.
in the simulacrum
Paradox
and scan it,
stabilizes.
it will say that you've gotten the Kavat synthetic codes, but because you're in the simulacrum, you can't complete the mission. So it's actually like you're actually not like you're not actually doing it. Fun fact.
If the void angels break through the wall, their master will be freed. Do not allow that to happen.
How are you gonna check if you don't have a root box?
The Void Angels are
I guess you could buy.
you are all that
Do you have enough void vessel capillaries?
the enemy has been held at bay.
Exterminate. Oh, you have a root box in your foundry. Okay.
Congratulations are in order. This struggle goes on for as long as you can stand. The Undercroft seethes with Thrax's violence. Burn it out with force. Destroy every enemy you find.
We may actually need to extract as well because I just say Excalibur doesn't have a great amount of survivability. Well, yeah, your tank Mirage, your health tank Mirage with Arcane Reaper does work. Yes, it's not particularly conventional, but it does add up. It's just that most people would run Mirage with Rolling Guard instead because the if I recall correctly, the Hall of Mirrors actually works to like distract enemies. Like it can redirect attacks to those instead. So like that kind of keeps you from dying or from even getting hit. True. Oh no, I just bring this fella along because of the damage.
Staggered, but not yet defeated. Persist.
Pomade defense alert for Nakakpos, yeah. That I don't know how that works chronologically. Because that would mean that Saya's vision happens around the time of Kaladathane's gas leak. I mean, I know that it's just a mission, but you know, it's just a mission that's just kind of there. But like, it would be interesting.
What a waste!
Your scarred vessel comes to beg once more. She will never pry the Yennis key from the clutches of its rightful owner. I, Captain Vor, have ascended, and the void salutes me. You will die a lifetime, an eternity, a universe of death. Sorry.
The battle is won. The
There are also a few interesting
while
lore implications of
remember, Duviri is real.
there's some interesting lore implications of the fact that you can fight Yanis Vor in Like, now you can fight Yanis for in Steel Path. Because, like, he already has the Yanis key when we first meet him, yes. But, like, what does it mean to nab it and put it on our ship?
Waves, dreamers. I can feel it.
True, the gas leak was a hallucination of Saya. That's the real reason. Gomezine uses the fragmented one's music motif and the unum. Therefore, yeah, exactly. Oh, you're taking it easy? Oh, you're gonna have lunch. All right, you take it easy. The Goonum. Sorry. Yeah. Well, that obviously means that the Oni is a manifestation of the indifference, which is why it's in Saya's dream. And the gas leak is the man is in the wall, and the man in the wall, he was in the wall. He tripped while he was in the walls, and he knocked over the gas pipe. And that's why there's a gas leak. Because he was in the wall to use the indifference to summon the Oni into Saya's vision. Yeah. I definitely know what's going on. Yeah. Trust me. Source, trust me. Exercise can cast Warframe abilities. Yeah, that's because the tech rot is also um um well, actually no. The reason why the tech rot why the Legacytes can cast Warframe abilities is because the tech rot is a sort of cousin infestation strain of the Helminths, if I understand it correctly. Wall of Loke? Yeah, exactly. I don't know if I can say that because it's banned in my country. But like, actually I think it's banned in most places. But yeah, no, like, yeah, we understand the entire lore so much now. We're so good at this. Okay. Remove cysts from my Agnes Tachyon color scheme, Lava's Prime. Okay, well, honestly, I think I might call it here. I know it's a shorter stream than usual. Like, it is, we're technically like a little bit under the 2 hour mark, which is usually like the aim-ish. Yeah, Wall of Coca-Cola. But I don't know. I was raiding in the Elder Scrolls Online earlier, and now then I did this right after, and I'm like, yeah, I think I'll take it easy from here. Whew. Oh, little snake. Yeah. Well, we got what we wanted to do done, which was get Chroma Prime. Yeah. I'm probably just gonna like have a little lie down, see what is happening for lunch, and then yeah, and then yeah, just play modern Minecraft or something. Yeah, but yeah, thank you for hanging out, for watching, etc. To the people in watching the stream VODs, thank you for watching as well. Yeah, the usual. Check out the socials in the description, and can hang out there. Why is the snake going across Lavas's? Never mind. Let's not worry too much about that. But yes, I'll see y'all. Be good to yourselves, and yeah, stay hydrated and all that good stuff. Bye. Someday I'll remember to put in the background music. Someday. That day is not today, however. Also, there's end broadcast and stop streaming. Freaking this, what if it was Warfreak and Lavas's snakes went around his snake, you know? But yeah. Bye. What if I chilled for like the 3 more minutes so that we hit the 2-hour mark actually, Lamau? Yeah, I'm gonna leave the stream running. I have nothing else to do anyways. Like, or rather, there's nothing that urgently requires me to close stream, so. Just listen to the sultry sounds of me opening up Warframe. Not Warframe, modded Minecraft. They work like Lizzie. Whew. Mamma mia. Okay, listen. I mean, if they are in like, cause Lavas already had snakes, didn't he? So yeah, I guess. Look, the helmet's freaky is all I can say. The helmet is freaky. Um, but yeah, I suppose so. I mean, goodness me, Lizzie can get it, but like, I guess so can the snakes. So I just saw a tweet from the optimization guy of Warframe, who was like, "Oh, this." Basically, he was quote retweeting something saying that the Epic Games CEO suggests some platforms may struggle to run Unreal Engine 5 games because developers aren't optimizing properly. And so this guy just quote retweeted with, "So that's why I got a raise." It's really funny. Like this guy deserves all the salutation and all that for doing a very good job, I will say, at optimizing, making the game actually playable even on like their laptops and all that. Hmm. Uma Musume, the one guy crashing out is really funny. Warframe mobile being possible, exactly. Like the fact that there's already Warframe on the iPhone is like, whoa. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep streaming. The show shall go on. Because I don't actually know if if it can stream smoothly. So we're gonna find out. Okay. Letting my phone rest though. This is all the mods 10. Um yeah, let me know if the stream runs alright. Like the frame rate is a little, you know, having a bit of a time, but camera's on. Okay. Begin again. Frames are solid? Okay, that's good. Frames are solid. Yeah, my frame is strong, you know. Sanctified 10, whatever that means. I think that heals me or something. And also Tombstone Soulbound 20% and 11% and slowness for 3 seconds, which is somehow also 8 seconds. What did that mean? I don't know. Spectral Conjurer. What the world am I even reading? Chunks a bit. Okay. Yeah. Like, the frames aren't gonna be, like, insanely good, but... Because I already capped it out at 60 FPS. Stalwart ring. Cool. Now I know how to make a ring. In case I ever wanna propose in Minecraft. Magma bomb. Okay. Scavenger. That's like looting, isn't it? But like, not. What's in this backpack anyways? Bones. Nickel. A sweet potato. Okay, so this is this. I don't know what any of these bows do. What did they do? What did it mean? I don't understand. I crafted myself a backpack, and now the game gives me 50 more backpacks. What is going on? Yeah, that's the one thing about playing a mod pack called All the Mods, is that they just throw in so many mods, unsurprisingly. Oh, bloodstain, like actual bloodstains, not just redstone. Like they throw in actual, like actually just like just a ton of mods, and so just trying to understand what's going on it's a journey, is what I can say. Healing circle. Yeah, we've got a good haul from this because, like, so what this was a like a just a like a big room, a skeleton. Um. Oh my goodness. Sharpshooter's loop, whatever that is. Cool. Spectral bite. Chromatic aberration. Sheared wool will be changed to a random color. Huh. Every sheep is Jeb. I don't think I need 2 of them, but I mean, you could probably unenchant them for XP or something. Sweet potato for hydro. True. Wait a minute. If that's a sweet potato, what am I? Much to think about. Tombstone Soulbound is probably gonna be more useful. Oh wait, no. Don't grab that. Why did I just do that again? Don't grab the arrows. Because all these arrows I am actually going to use. Yeah, I'll just have to sort all of this out later, I guess. Also, this anvil is going to be very useful. A fully intact anvil, mind you. I'm pretty sure anvil on a stick. Not that. Touchstone of Midas. No. Spell anvil. Arcane anvil. That's what it's called. I need amethyst, I need deep slate, which I have, and I need diamond, which I have like 2 of. Okay, Riptide, that's not bad. Smite, not that important. Firecracker. I think that's basically like a tiny fireball. Density, what's that? For hammers? I think it's for hammers. And then that, and I don't think we need all the bone stuff. The sweetest potato, thank you. I definitely did not manipulate you into saying that. I mean, I didn't, I think, but you know. It's very kind of you. Alright, and then Wisp. Yo, Wisp. Wisp mentioned. Yeah, someone's gonna go into this and they're gonna be like, why is why is it Minecraft? And I'm just gonna have to be like, there we go. I changed the name of the stream. I think it should update. Soul looting. I guess you can get more souls from it, whatever that means. I don't actually know what the souls do. Yeah, looted all of these. So apparently if you crouch, like it converts them into normal storage, which is very handy. What's kind of a bummer though is that you must empty it out, because if you don't empty it out, it just won't save. 147 unique pages of items, exactly. There are many items, like all this ore, like I don't even know what zirconium ore is, but I'm just not gonna touch it yet. Because I'm like, I'm gonna run out of space if I pick up every ore I find. Like iron, iron I know is iron, so I know what iron is, but all this like kiwi, what is kiwi? I don't know. I think what we could do with though is a amethyst geode, but we haven't had any luck with that yet. Also, for some reason, this I don't remember them doing it. I don't remember when it was like implemented, but I think Mechanism changed their requirements to mine osmium from iron pickaxe to diamond pickaxe, and that is, well, it definitely throws a wrench in my plans, because otherwise Mechanism is usually quite easy, like to get started with, but not anymore, I guess. Okay, we got a decent haul of redstone, which is good because for some reason I'm getting more redstone from loot than from mining. What are you? Oh, dark zirconium, of course. Not evil ore, because that's also another thing in this mod pack is evil ore. Oh, it's prosperity, but I don't really want to do mystical agriculture, because every time I do mystical agriculture, I only do mystical agriculture. We found all scroll parts. Huh. I guess I have. Actually, let's grab this black quartz and then let's go back, because I think we have a good haul. We should probably manage our inventory before delving further into the caverns. But yeah, like all this red stuff, that's red zirconium. That's not redstone. So like, yeah, like you don't get redstone, it seems. Something happens before you can pull the goods. You don't get the goods ever. Also, the bleeders out. Sorry. Warframe brain rot. That's gonna be a thing that I pioneer, by the way, is Warframe brain rot. Like, everyone's gonna be like, what do you mean? You know, like Warframe's like a nice, good game, and like you know, it would never rot your brain. And then I'm gonna like jump in, and I'm just gonna be like, add base allowing the latest in asset security, conduit. Put the key in, and you can pull the shinies out. Trick is, you gotta wait to open. Something happens before you can pull the goods. You don't get the goods. Ever. Also, the bleeders Allied Soul Detective will try to kill you. Give that console the bypass so we can get this thing started. This isn't your regular vault job. Allied V's sold the conduits with interference routines specifically designed for the tenor. Sorry. I'm going to upload. True. Don't you worry, though. I've got a few workarounds. Oh, one thing I want to edit, but I'm gonna have to figure out how to do it. I think I'm probably gonna try just make an MP4 and then, I guess turn the MP4 into a GIF using like a online GIF converter. I want to do the like the Ghost, the Ghost Prime trailer where he's like running up to the door, and then he like boops the dude on the nose. Like, I want that, but when he boops them on the nose, excuse me, the screen like, actually no, oh yeah, actually I can just use that normal footage, like boom, right? And then then it fades, and then it says True Prime. I don't know if you follow me, but Yeah, I don't know. Oh, so this one is kind of trash. Wisp, I don't know if I actually want to use Wisp. I was thinking of using Heal. Heal has a 30, no, Heal has a 30%, 30 seconds cooldown. Not Icicle. Icicle is a 1 second cooldown, 16 cost. Wall of Fire could be pretty crazy. Firecrackers, okay. Healing Circle, this is the one. 25 seconds, 10-second cooldown, AoE heal. Yeah, basically a truth new thing, but it's just like true prime, you know. Okay, so Icicle 7, whereas this is 7.5, 26 mana cost, instant cast. So, well, it's just technically the same thing, except this is cheaper. So, put that in there. Just take this out, and then let's put it in here, because that feels more like it should be there. And then, okay, so I don't know what Wisp does, but I assume that it's a 20. Let's find out what it does. Spell requires a target. Okay. So we could wait for it to become night. I guess I never picked up inscription table. But yeah, the plan. I want to do one of those truth new gifs, but it's Gauss, that final bit of his prime trailer. And then it blows up, and then it's like Truth Prime. Here an enemy. What? That's it. Oh my goodness. Aha! Get countered. You're no match for my 1 block gap. Okay, so that's getting taken out. So Firecracker is probably just not as good. I'm pretty sure it's, I mean, it's probably AoE, but yeah. Yeah, Wall of Fire. Let's try that. So this costs 30 mana, it's an instant cast. So how does it do that? Does it just I don't know where that went. Hold on, Spooter. Casting spells against your mod pack, so yeah. Remember, it's all the mods. I mean, back then there used to be Ars Magica, if you remember if you remember that. Oh, do I have to? Oh yeah, I have to draw the line. Yeah, okay. Oh, it's a full block hitbox. Okay, I'll just pop this here. Doesn't have much of a duration though, but it's not bad. I'll keep it. Although, so this is 2 AoE damage. This is 4 AoE damage. Now, the duration is practically just instant. I think actually it might just be better to just use Wall of Fire. Which means we can put our heal here. So do we want to put Healing Circle or do we want to put Heal? So this is a slightly I don't know. Actually, is Heal... Oh, it's a self-heal. Okay. Whereas if I have to put in Healing Circle... my bad. Healing Circle. Oh, okay. It's like a ring of healing. I mean, both have their uses. It's a fire spell. I mean, it could be. Although D&D does have Wall of Fire, so it could also as equally possibly be that. Maybe it's a bit of both. Kind of like this one better. More sustained. Like the healing isn't a huge amount, but the 10 seconds duration is nice. That wisp ability doing firing off a singular wisp to just faceplant an enemy is a bit underwhelming though. Should probably get a container for those. Oh yeah, so now we can test it out. Hey buddies. Okay, so it's not very big, but it's pretty strong. Oh yeah, fun fact, I can do this. Yeah, so I just have a polar bear that I can summon and it will fight for me. It does have a few issues. Like it gets itself stuck in the powder snow, which I don't because I'm simply built diff. But also because I have like the boots. So that is a bit of a bummer, and I'll probably replace all this flooring at some point. But like, other than that, oh, then also like, in order to get near, it sometimes teleports to me, and sometimes that makes it suffocate in like walls because it's such a big hitbox. But like other than that, it's a pretty cool spell. I summon comfort character, exactly. Oh yeah, see like it just got defeated by a ice zombie. Yeah, it's not the strongest, but it is a fun summon to have, and you know, fun above all. Okay, so take that spell scroll. So we never tried out Magma Bomb actually. 1 second cast time, 4 block radius AoE, 2 AoE damage, 8 oh. So that's our fireball spell, basically. Nah. I think Wall of Fire is just more enjoyable to use. Okay, so we got all these Elyras. So I'm keeping these two because Weaver's Walk and Absorption are two spells I think are gonna be handy. I don't know what Ascension is. Wither Skull, I already actually have a Wither Skull and it's level 4 as compared to level 1, but I'm not really sure if there's a way to make it easier, like, sorry, a way to turn it into like materials or something, so I'm just keeping that there for now. Health boost. Health boost is not going to be something I need for a while. Dodge 2, fascinating. It's like a car. Iron Sight. Yeah, just gonna put those in there first. Actually, yeah, Absorption I don't think I'll need for a while. Ascension I don't know what it is, and then Weaver's Walk again. Let's just use a sword. So, yeah, let's put that there. Yeah, making any form of storage is going to be such an upgrade to me. Yeah, I have 2 diamonds to my name. So I don't think I can make a spell anvil, but I actually don't need a spell anvil because I've been looting so many things. So I could probably just work on... Well, firstly, let's see if we can find anything that can repair anything. Repairs gold items. No, that's not what I want. That's from Reliquary. Repair chalk. Repair with a genie or an Afrit using occultism. I have 0 clue how occultism works, so I'm not going to try that. Manipulation Essence, which is from a Source Gem. Okay, that's doable. And then a blank pad is Mage Bloom, which I think is... I have to magically infuse... Yeah, I have to create an enchanting apparatus. It needs a bunch of gold, but it is doable. Never mind. I mainly want to... Okay, so let's move all of these things downstairs. Yeah. One thing about adding about a mod pack putting in like a bajillion mods is that storage becomes a bit of an issue. Okay, so those are all these like gear gem things. I think I have a bundle for those. Yeah, I do. Okay. Beep, beep, beep. And boop. It's a lot of info. Yeah, exactly right. So much to do, so much to see. So, I suppose, what's wrong with taking the back seat? Because you never know if you don't go, and you never shine if you don't glow. Or something. What was I saying? Gosh. Okay, so I want to make a storage system. That requires a lot of things. Now, first of all, we need quartz for refined storage. Because we need to do stuff like, okay, so silicon you get from blasting quartz, right? Yeah, basically just quartz. And then to make quartz enriched iron, we need quartz. So we need the nether. Yeah, exactly. And so, hey now, you're a rockstar, get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're an all-star, get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rockstar, get your show on, get paid. But if all that glitters is gold, then only shooting stars break the mold. All the Modium pickaxe to make the atomic. Is there anything that isn't a diamond pickaxe that I can use on obsidian? I don't even know. I'm pretty sure refine, yeah, but in order to get refined obsidian, there would be a make obsidian. You need osmium, which also requires a diamond pick. We need more diamonds. Which we could do using this, but then we need 4 diamonds for that. We need supremium, which means that we need, oh my. We are going to need a bigger pickaxe. And also, oh my goodness. It's just look at all this. Look at all this. Is this not an insane haul right here? Like, I don't even know where half these things go. Oh, what half these things do. There's a singular seed potato. I'm gonna eat that one. Take a chip and eat it. I love that line. Okay, so think out. And let's just toss both brewing stands. Actually, no, that place we're gonna put more furnaces in. Yeah, sure, why not do that? Ash, sure, fetch them. Arcanescence goes in there, ash goes, sure, on the floor. Smithing table goes, what? Sure. Okay. Ink, for some reason, isn't here. Ink should actually go downstairs. Yeah, ink should go downstairs. Bows go in here. Origins of Darkness. I think we'd have an Origins of Darkness, so we're gonna trash the other Origins of Darkness so that we don't have 2 Origins of Darkness, because the Origins of Darkness are not. We don't need that many Origins of Darkness, you know? And then if you can hear dial-up noises, that's my head right now. You know, the ink does not go there. Sure, let's put the skull on here. Why not? Toss the ink there. Funny thing is that I don't actually barely need any ink or even the spell anvil, just cause of the fact that they give me so many spell scrolls. Just handy. Give him that. So his copper backpack, I think it's just gonna be the place where all the enchanting books are gonna go. And then everything else we just take out. Let's put that there, and then let's put... Why do I have 63 bone meal? That's a lot of bones. That's a lot of bones. That's a lot of bones. Did I mention there's a lot of bones? Because there's a lot of bones. Okay. An anvil. We put... Yeah. Perfect. Just where anvils go. Okay. Got rotten flesh. Lapis. Raw ore. Zirconium gems. Other gems. So let's see, name tags go here already, gems go here, except there's no more space for any of these. Actually, let's move building blocks out of here, and that will give a bit more space. And then we can go here, and then we can take the lamp out because that is also a building block. Divine pearls are technically, actually maybe we should bring the divine pearls downstairs. Okay, so then let's now just move this, and let's make a second, a new double chest for building blocks. And the lapis should be going in here, terracotta should be going up here. Ice thing goes there. Enchanted books go into here. What are you? Empty. Okay, cool. So am I. No, I'm not. Let your hearts go in there, which means I can take this out, and then the gems out, and then the pestle I keep in there. Grave dust. We'll keep the coal in case we need that. More ash. Spell powder. Root we can send downstairs. Although actually, we also have that rotten spell book that I've not yet tried out, so maybe it's cool. Although I have less spell resistance, it does give me more max mana, so I'm sure that's like basically a corrupted mod, if you really think about it. It's like you went to a Deimos derelict and you found a spell book. So let's bring this downstairs. No, this Arcane Essence garbage go down. So now let's grab all of these. And then let's look at our current spell book. And let's use the Rotten. I'm sure nothing could go wrong with doing that. So what is the perk of... No, it's not really a perk. So I think Icicle is just going to be the best start. Wall of Fire can go as an extra dot. Healing Circle is just good for that. Then we put Polar Bear Summon. I know how Root does, but I assume that it holds enemies in place, which isn't particularly handy. I mean, it could be handy, but nah, not really. Guiding Bolt. I'm curious what Guiding Bolt does now I think about it. You can keep Portal here. I really think Wisp is probably just not going to be very good. Ray of Frost is strong, but the cooldown is kind of ick. But it could be useful, don't know. Yeah, can we do that? And then let's, I guess we could throw on magma bomb, just see how that feels. So we got icicle, and we got magma bomb. Oh, yeah, it does do an area damage. Reno ray of frost, guiding bolt. Oh, that actually lasts for a pretty long time. Okay, if I do that. Oh, that's good. Okay, so if I do down, and I do up, then I can just fire, and they'll all go towards the guiding bolt target. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. Okay. Oh, that's a lobbed projectile. Okay, I see. That's cool. And then Portal is, I've already used Portal before, but Portal, well, it makes portals. Who'd have thunk? Wow, yeah, Guiding Bolt's really handy. Like, I mean, it's got the cooldown and everything, but like, as long as you land it, you can just throw anything else. Like, does Magma Bomb work? I don't think it does, but it would be funny if it did. Oh. I wonder if it's because it's ice. Either way. Oh, wait. Oh. Wait. What? No way. No way. Oh, what? Okay. Alright, well that was really fun. Um, no way. No way you can just... That's insane. Alright. That's a great place to end that off then. Um, it's been fun. Uh, alright, y'all take it easy. That was a lot of fun. Um, got a lot done. Yeah, as usual, my socials are in the description. Yeah, be good to yourselves. But next streams, well, I'll announce the next stream on the Discord. I am hoping to do one tomorrow because I got Prime Show footage. So that'll be sort of a celebratory Prime Show footage stream because Citrine can finally play explodey things. But my goodness, thinking has just went exactly now we're thinking with portals. Oh my goodness. But yeah, alright. Farewell. See you. Oh dear.